Hello, this is Kelly Lucero, and this is Pillar of Truth, and we're here with Nestor Tarango.
No, it's Tarango.
Tarango. So, a question I had for you that might help the viewers out there: why is Jesus able to be the perfect substitute for our sins?
That's a good question, and I think it's very important for us to conceptualize this and to grasp this as believers, all right? Because the idea, and you had mentioned in another video, is that Christ becomes a sacrifice for our sins. He saves us and delivers us from the wrath of God. He takes that heat for us, right? That punishment. He redeems us from the bondage of slavery, that we're enslaved to sin. He redeems us from that. So how is it that Jesus can do this for us? How can a man redeem a whole new breed of people, or create a new breed of people, and redeem thousands, millions of people from the world? And this has to do with his perfect act of obedience and being perfectly righteous. Now, when I say righteous, I don't mean that he was a moral fellow, or that he was just a good chap, but that he perfectly obeyed the law of God. And that is essential, because if he didn't obey the law of God, if he was a lawbreaker, then he himself needs a substitute to stand in his place. And he himself would need a Messiah, or a Christ, to save him. But that's not the case. It's in Hebrews. We see, just one second to flip there. In Hebrews, chapter 4, verse 14, it says, "Since then we have a great high priest who has passed through the heavens, Jesus, the Son of God. Let us hold fast our confession. For we do not have a high priest who is unable to sympathize with our weaknesses, but one who in every respect has been tempted as we are, yet without sin." So even in this passage, it hits on something else that I didn't hit on, that he was in fact the Son of God. Right? That he was not just some mere man and born just like every other man was. But that he was born, he was physical, he took on flesh, but that he himself was the Son of God. Right? Being the Son of God, being deity, being perfect, he keeps the law perfectly, and in our place becomes that unblemished lamb. Right? Remember the Old Testament sacrifice, how it was not just any lamb they were to bring, it was the spotless lamb. And he himself becomes the perfect substitute who can stand in my place. Right? No one else, no other man can do that except for this man, Jesus Christ.